Kia ora collective and welcome to my channel Tarot by Amber Sun, ko Amber, toku ingoa, no mai, haere mai. My name's Amber and I'm going to be doing a collective reading for the intention of providing clarity, guidance, healing, inspiration, motivation. Okay, so we've got 3 decks. We have an oracle deck, the energy oracle. We have tarot deck, which is the animal tarot, and then this one is astral something tarot, I've forgotten, but we're going to start off with some oracle energy to get a feel of the direction and the energy that's going to start us off with this reading. So there's a collective messages, take what resonates. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. Let's see, collective energy, collective messages. Collective energy, collective messages. What is the main collective energy right now that main collective energy? Main collective energy. First card out is action. Action. I feel like this is the sun as well. We have the sun behind the clouds. We have the black and white horse. Oh, that came out fast. Healer of the ages. Healing. Okay, action towards healing. That heart chakra and the head. Also the hands. So it's okay, and then we have these 2 here. I'm not sure if I'm going to take this one. Goddess of the moon. This is intuition, feminine energy, and then deceit. I'm going to take it as it came out, which was reversed. So upright, deceit, reversed. This is the opposite of deceit, which is the truth, right? This could also be devil energy. So action towards healing, the heart, the head, the thoughts, that also action, something to do with hands. So taking action on what you do. Also, I feel like this is feminine energy, divine feminine, intuition. She also has her hands up above her head. And the hands, I feel like this could also be masculine and feminine. There's some kind of healing going on with, see how the flames are coming out of his hands. And she has the moon in her hands. Excuse me. Yeah, 51 and 52. So these come one after the other. There's some kind of action, work that's being done by the divine masculine, the divine feminine, masculine energy, feminine energy, male, female. This can be 2 separate energies, or the yin and yang within the collective, within yourself. But coming out of some kind of deceit. There was deception here, but it's been reversed because there's healing happening. Because there's no more stagnancy, there's no more thinking, there's just straightforward action. So we're going to get some more energy. So that's our base story line that we're focused on. I'm actually, before I move on, I'm going to read about the deceit card reversed. So it's 25. This is positive energy though, because when I pulled this card, action is always good, right? It's when we're not being stagnant, we're not sitting in indecision, we're taking firm action and we're making a choice. But I got I was attracted to the sun here behind the clouds, and we have this bird in flight. So there's something about freedom, but also the sun coming through. And then we have all this light in the healer's card, in the heart, around the heart chakra, but also the head. And we have this light here with the moon, and this moon goddess's hands. So let's see what the deceit card reversed means in the book, which is where I'm heading to now. So there was something about hidden tactics and manipulation, but reversed, it says here, receiving this card reversed puts you on notice that the deceit of the past is over or about to end. Perhaps some enmity at work is being dissolved, or maybe a more open communication has developed in your personal life. Be assured that the negative and dishonest energy is on its way out, and take advantage of a new, peaceful and open environment, one where you will be able to forge more success and greater comfort. On a deeper level, this card reversed is telling you that the period of self-deceit is over. You are now ready to see the abiding truth of your own value, power, and deserving. Yeah, this is the healer of the ages and the goddess of the moon. It may take continued effort, but your honesty with yourself regarding these truths will bring even greater value into your life. Yeah, so it says it may take continued effort. So that continued effort requires action. So continued action. Keep moving. Keep taking the steps. Keep taking action. Keep making those decisions that push you forward out of this deception. Because this isn't only about being honest with yourself now. This is about being honest with others and being in integrity. I feel like this healer energy is about being integrity within one's actions, what you do for a living, what you do with your hands, with your intuition, with your thoughts and your heart space. So let's get some tarot on this. Tell us about this action card. I really felt like the sun energy with this action. It's like through taking action, you're becoming more clearer. Everything's becoming more clear, more open, more honest, more joyful. The sun is also about warmth. It's about growth. Now, I've had a few cards just fall out. I don't want to know if I want to take them all. I don't think I do. There's just too many, so. It's about growth, healing, growing out of this deception. So we have, for action, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Great. Nine of Pentacles energy on top of the action card is talking about stability, but also what you've worked hard to achieve over a period of time. And this achievement is about self-worth, self-growth, self-sufficiency, being able to, you're taking action because your self-worth, what you've worked hard for in the past, has grown, and there's a sense of confidence that you can take care of yourself. This is also about independence. So independently thinking for yourself and taking action because you know your worth. You've come into a space of like, it's like you're not listening to anybody else's advice. You're taking your own advice and the experience that you've learnt and the self-worth that you've accomplished on your own to take action. I feel like this white horse here is following the beat of their own drum. It's instinctive as well, because I think horses they're very intelligent, they're very smart, but they also take action based on their instinct, on what feels right. And I feel like you've gotten to a place here with the Nine of Pentacles where you've built your own self-worth, your self-confidence. Perhaps this is to do with work as well, because the Pentacles are about material wealth, money. This is about like creating a world or an environment in the material world that is comfortable, it's stable, like nobody can take away your self-worth, and you're taking action now, or that the message is to take action based on your own belief in yourself, because you now have, it's like you have firm, concrete evidence, proof that you can do it, that you have the self-capacity, that you have the self-worth, that you have the self-confidence, you have the self-courage now. You're not relying on anybody else to tell you what direction to take, when to take it. You're telling yourself, you're directing yourself, and this is bringing a lot of healing, a lot of alignment. It's bringing you self-honesty and truth, bringing you out of deception. Excuse me. Can I have a card on the Healer of the Ages? Tell me about the Healer of the Ages. There's like purity of heart, but also like alignment of your thoughts coming through these hands, the flames coming out of the hands. It's like your actions, what you do is being purified through the heart. Like you may use your hands a lot, or you may do something with your hands that's creative, because hands is a big thing. And that's also to do with doing, right? It's practical, it's like, it's physical. Healer of the Ages. Tell me about the Healer of the Ages. Why is the Healer of the Ages here? Three of Pentacles. So we've got three ants working together on this pentacle. Again, we have pentacles. This is about the material world, and I really am picking up material, physical work, labor, whatever it is that you do with your hands. See how these ants have their hands on that pentacle? So there's something here about working together or collaborating with others to grow something, to grow. And that also reminds me of this moon with the feminine they're upholding this pentacle. So I feel like you're collaborating with others to build something that is worth a lot. Now, this could be a lot of money. This could be something that is this could be to do with healing. You could be collaborating with like-minded people that are on the same pathway as you. This could be collaborating to build something. This could be a relationship as well, like building a firm foundation. But whatever this is, this healing energy, healer of the ages, you're collaborating with other people. And I feel like it's really powerful. It's stability. It's something that you can hold, touch, taste, smell. There's something about building something that's going to last a long time, and it's going to grow into something that is firm, like a firm foundation that can't be destroyed, or it can't be blown away with the wind. It's something that's going to last a long time. And it could also be to do with putting finances in something of worth and value, something that's going to be honest and true, something that's real, tangible, that's going to build, it's going to last a long time. Tell me about the goddess of the moon energy. Tell me about this goddess of the moon energy. This is trusting your intuition. This is about dreams, psychic downloads, visions. This is about the ethereal energy of trusting your gut, trusting your feeling, being very honest with your intuition. Wow. Okay, we'll take that 5 of Pentacles. And again, look at how that sun, or is it a moon, but that pentacle is up. And then we have that polar bear that's he's on this, looks like a rock. Same kind of energy as this goddess of the moon. But the 5 of Pentacles is interesting. Again, we have pentacles. So this is about building something that's going to last. Because I feel like with the goddess of the moon, the 5 of Pentacles is about feeling, being at a loss. Being at because in the traditional tarot, you have a couple, and one's walking with a broken leg, and they're cold and out in the cold, and they're walking past a church with the lights on in the church, and it looks warm, but they're out in the cold. And this gives me the energy of the cold, of being isolated, alone. So this could be, with the goddess of the moon energy, feeling alone, feeling isolated, feeling unsupported, feeling like you don't have the support. And also with that 9 of Pentacles, that's about self-confidence, building one's own self-sufficiency. But then we have the 3 of Pentacles, which is collaborating. And it could be, I just want to get another card on that 5 of Pentacles. There's something about being alone or being lonely. Perhaps your intuition, your visions, your dreams, your trusting in your intuition has been quite a lonely place, or being misunderstood, not having the support. Tell me why the 5 of Pentacles is here on this moon energy. The moon is also about the subconscious. It's about the information that we have underneath our consciousness. The reason why it's that subliminal messages, it's telepathy, it's the undercurrent of what's happening on the surface. So this can be, which reminds me of an iceberg, you know how you can just see the tip of it, but underneath it goes deeper. This is about accessing the depths of your subconscious information, that knowledge from deep within that only you can access. And it's about trusting in it. It's about being honest about that communication within yourself, with the Deceit card reversed. So there's something about you, collective, needing to go deep within and to explore those depths, because only you can access them. Nobody else can access that personal information because it belongs to you. So only you would know your own personal subconscious mind, right? Because nobody else can see and peer into that. And there's something about it being very powerful at this time, because it's illuminating the light. It's coming up to the surface to provide you with a really deep trust in yourself, and it's honest and it's true. It's no longer deceitful, because a lot of us don't like to go to the depths of our subconscious or our deep feelings of where the core is, as to why we feel the way we feel, why we take action in the material world, why we make decisions based on our thoughts. Because see, our thoughts and our heart are now aligning, because there's a subconscious understanding of our intuition, of those deep messages that only we can access. And that's why that Five of Pentacles is here, and it's illuminating the truth. We're no longer deceiving ourselves. We're no longer having to rely on faking or wearing false masks or manipulating or being manipulated or being deceitful in order to, gain something. So I like that. Tell me about this deceit. I don't need to clarify that anymore. I got that quite clear. Thank you, Spirit. Deceit. Tell me about deceit reversed. Tell me about this deceit reversed. Well, I'll take those. We have the Devil reversed. Wow, that's a strong confirmation. When the Devil is reversed, we're no longer, that's toxicity, attachment, lust, greed, sloth, addictions, lower vibrational energy, attachments, deceit, manipulation. That's reversed as well. So this is powerful. The action, we have Temperance reversed. So that's imbalance. This was causing imbalance. It was causing, actually these are all reversed except for that Five of Cups, okay. It was causing imbalance. This is about greed. So it was causing greed. Nine of Cups reverse is also, this is the wish card. So it wasn't fulfilling our wishes, our deepest wishes. I feel like, collective, if this is resonating, you weren't being honest with yourself on a deep level, on a subconscious level. And it could be for a lot of reasons you couldn't see clearly. But I feel like whatever actions you're being motivated or prompted to take action based on your own self-worth, to collaborate with others, to build something that's going to last a long time, that's going to be worth value, that's going to be something you can touch, taste, hold, and it's going to last a long time. And it's doing the work, right? Hands, using your hands, being practical, working together, collaborating, trusting in your intuition, trusting in your gut instincts, trusting in your subconsciousness, that underlie that inner world that only you know, which brings healing, which brings clarity, which brings purpose, it brings integrity, it brings truth, and it brings a lack of deceit, because you're no longer using deceptive manipulation. You're no longer being held by toxic energy, addictions, greed, lust. But because it was bringing imbalance to you, but also it wasn't fulfilling your wishes. It It was making you greedy for things that don't last a long time. These pentacles tell me you're working now towards a lasting legacy. These things that only last a short time. This could also be addiction to alcohol, because we have the Nine of Cups. When it's upright, it can mean emotional fulfillment, but when it's upside down, it means that no matter how many times you fill your cup, it doesn't fulfill you. It doesn't fulfill your wishes. And so for some of you, that can mean that it brings you out of balance. But then we had the Five of Cups upright. A regret. There's something about regret. Probably regret from the past, or regret about being deceptive, being manipulative, being toxic, being addictive, being imbalanced, not having your wishes fulfilled. For some of you, being greedy. Five of Cups is when those 3 cups spill. So 5 is also about change. So there's a big change happening at the moment. I'm going to get a very powerful message. Five of Cups is looking at the 2 cups that are standing, but not focusing on what's been lost in the past, not focusing on this deceptive energy, because you're now taking positive action forward based on your own self-worth, not anybody else's. Healing, working, collaborating, using your hands to build something that's going to last a long time, and trusting your intuition, being honest with yourself, coming out of self-sabotage for some of you. Okay, let's get some more energy just to bring this all together for the collective. Overall energy for this reading, overall messages, guidance, final messages for the collective. What are the final messages for the collective, please? Spirit, thank you. Eight of Pentacles. Pentacles again. Eight of Pentacles is about building on your investments, This is about long term. This is about putting the effort in. This is about wanting to see your efforts and your hard work grow, but also mean something. This is about looking at your efforts. You're wanting or needing to look back on all the hard work you've put in, all the effort that you've put into the work, the work that you've done. You want to look back and see an investment grow and be proud of it and be humble about it and be like, yes, I achieved what I needed to achieve for the long term. You want Eight of Pentacles, yeah. It's about protecting your investments, protecting what you've worked so hard to build. Nine of Cups, upright. Wish fulfillment. This is about emotional fulfillment. The Nine of Cups here that were empty are now full. So you're wanting emotional fulfillment and wish fulfillment from having this long-term value. Whatever you're working on towards, it means something to you, it's like something you've always wanted to achieve emotionally. It's about not being greedy, but having enough and being happy with those cups being full. And they're full because you're no longer, we have the Two of Swords reversed. So this is about taking that action. When the Two of Swords are upright, it means indecision. a blockage, you can't make a choice, you can't make a decision. Reverse, this means that it opens up, you make the decision, you're able to make a decision, you're able to see clearly. And that goes back to this action. No longer being indecisive or having any blockages about your self-worth and taking action. So that's a really beautiful confirmation there. Whatever was blocked, whatever you couldn't make a decision about, becomes unstuck. And when you have that openness, that clarity, you're able to align, and your actions have purpose and direction, and you're honest with yourself, you know. It's also about that deceit being reversed. It's no longer deceiving yourself about your worth and what you can produce for the long term, what your value is, what actions you take. You know, you're not second guessing, you're not self-doubting, you're not self-sabotaging, because the decision making in your mind isn't blocked anymore. You're not thinking, should I, could I, will I? It's more like I am, and I will do, because I trust myself. I'm being honest with myself. I'm being truthful with myself. I'm not deceiving. So I'm going to leave the reading there for you, collective. I hope it was able to help someone. It was able to provide something. And I will see you again at the next reading. Ka kite anō.